What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk a little bit about this story that got a lot of traction on Twitter. A lot of people discussing this, and I'll be honest with you, I really don't have anything else to talk about, so I figured I'd cover this. So there's a lot of interesting layers to this story. Number one, I don't think that there's any real evidence to support that this is true necessarily. I actually did retweet this account when I saw this, and I just said, no offense to this account, but do we have any links to add substance to these claims? I'd love to cover this on Geeks and Gamers. And clearly, I did not receive any of those, links or anything like that. The tweet says, Blade update, producers are proposing turning Blade into the first Muslim superhero. The conversations are being held due to Kevin Feige's huge push for MCU diversity plan. More to come. Now, again, let me be clear. This doesn't seem to have any substance as of the time of me recording this video. All right? Number two, I'm talking about it because I couldn't find any other relevant stories to talk about. So for all of the people out there to go,
Jeremy's just looking for clicks. Jeremy just wants clicks and views.
Yes, I created a YouTube channel because I want people to watch the videos that I produce. I created a business so that I can make profits, so I can continue to build my business. That's just kind of how it works. So you can't really use that argument against me because I'll fully own it. Now, the thing about this story, and the reason it's getting a lot, because I've seen a lot of people screenshotting this, sharing this on Facebook, sharing this on Instagram, sharing this all over Twitter. The reason this is getting so much attention is because it's believable, because of the craziness that's going on within Hollywood and at Disney and at Marvel and Lucasfilm and everything like that. Now, we know that Blade is being rebooted. Mahershala Ali, I think is his name. I think that's how you say his first name, has been cast as Blade. On the surface, and I said this when the Blade announcement happened, I'm pretty happy with this announcement. I love the Blade character. Obviously, I love the Wesley Snipes movies. And I think that Ali is a great actor. I've seen him in several shows. House of Cards. He was fantastic in Luke Cage, and he's been in several other shows. He's a very, very good actor. My only concern would be what is his fighting style, his martial arts background. I don't know that, and I do think that is going to be significant for this role. So on the surface, I was happy with this announcement. I'm happy with this casting, and I was fully happy with that. But I did say, let's see what direction they take this in, because this is how they do it every time. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Because they want to get the, we need representation. We need a non-white guy. We need non-white characters in our roles. And then they get it, and then they have to go a step further and a step further, because you in the oppression Olympics, there's always another group that was victimized that doesn't have enough representation, yada, yada, yada. It's a never-ending cycle. It's an endless rabbit hole of victimization. This is something I talk about a lot. So this story is very believable based on the things that Hollywood has been doing and introducing within our entertainment. So a lot of people are taking this story as a huge red flag, because we have been taught that, yeah, Hollywood does this all the time. The moment they find one group, we go, okay, we have the oppression Olympics. Okay, well we have the African American dynamic covered. Oh, well, what if we make him a Muslim? That gives more Muslim representation. It's just, it never ends, So once you get the Muslim representation, then you gotta make him gay. Then you gotta make him transgender. Then you gotta make him one-legged, one-legged representation, then you got to make him this, you got to make him that. It never ends. So while I don't believe that this story is necessarily true, and I do not believe that at this point of me recording this, there are no links to support this, I think that these discussions are very possibly happening. I do. Now this account is pretty new. I think they follow me. Okay, so this account follows me. It's got 78 followers. It's a pretty new account. So it doesn't have a lot there. Now, tell you this right now, and this is not me breaking any news, okay? Companies do this all the time. Like, companies will create, they have their social media research and things like that. I don't think that's happening here. I think it would have been done a little more intelligently if Disney was doing this by floating this idea out there. They probably would have pushed it through one of their PR firm websites that pose as an independent website, but really they just work for Disney and say everything good that Disney wants them to say and cover up all of the bad things that Disney doesn't want out there. So they probably would have reached out to one of those websites or one of those YouTubers, those shilly YouTubers, to kind of float this idea. So I don't necessarily think that Disney's behind this idea, but it's not, again, it's not outside of the realm of possibility. That's all I'm saying. So it'll be interesting to see. Number one, I clearly don't want it to happen. Blade's not a religious figure anyway. And they're just gonna, they're just going to get on their soapbox and try to preach and, go through the oppression Olympics like they always do. So I hope this doesn't happen. It better not happen. You got a great opportunity to bring back Blade, who's a character that everybody really enjoyed. Now, I think more so than anything, people enjoyed Wesley Snipes in that role because Wesley Snipes totally owned that role. But either way, you've got a great opportunity with a very, very good actor and a very, very, he's got a lot of potential to be a big-time star. I think he was in an Oscar-winning movie a few years ago, but I think that was kind of like an SJW movie. I can't remember, though. I honestly can't remember. But you've got a great opportunity here ahead of you. What are you going to do with it? My guess is you're going to screw it up with identity politics. My guess is you're going to completely ruin this because the thing about these decisions is when they put a woman in a movie or when they put a non-white dude in a movie, they tend to do some stupid stuff to the movie. That way the movie gets criticized and then they continue to run with the, oh, everybody's a sexist, everybody's a racist narrative. Because if they come out with a movie with, I think it's Mahershala Ali, if they come out with Mahershala Ali in a film as Blade, as the lead, and it's hugely successful, and they don't have anything go wrong, like if there's no bullshit with it, it's just a good movie with a good character and a good actor and a good performance, it gets rave reviews. They can't do anything with that. All they are interested in is using race and gender and sexual preferences for their narrative. It's just like with Ghostbusters. But they never wanted that movie to succeed. No, they just sent that movie out. They accused everybody of being sexist. The movie came out, it flopped, and then all of the websites run with the everybody's racist and sexist, everybody's intimidated by women. No, it's just a bad movie, and people called it that. Same like Captain Marvel. Even though Captain Marvel was successful, it faced a lot of criticism from the fans because Brie Larson ran her mouth, and that gave them an opportunity to run with their everybody's intimidated by women narrative. You notice how they don't talk about Wonder Woman? Why? Why don't we talk about Wonder Woman, SJWs? Oh, because it doesn't fit into your narrative because everybody generally loved Wonder Woman. It was a great movie. So they can't really talk about that. They don't even acknowledge it. When Captain Marvel came out, they don't even acknowledge Wonder Woman. Why don't they acknowledge Wonder Woman? Because there's no victimization built around it. Just like when Black Panther came out. Why don't they acknowledge the fact that Blade was a thing? Blade had a non-white dude in the lead role. Why didn't they mention that? Because there was no victimization around it. So all of these movies that are coming out are intended to have some type of victimization around it because it helps push that garbage narrative that they are completely obsessed with. So we will continue to see how this situation plays out. Other than that, I appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for checking out this video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate that. And check out our merch store at geeksandgamers.com. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.